Hi guys, welcome back. Right, today I'm going to show you a few different projects that you can make that are really easy and simple to make, and so if I can make them then you definitely can make them. Now everyone's got a bit of curtain fabric or just general fabric and you're going, I don't know what to do with it. I've got a few simple ideas that are really going to be good. Now this was from a charity shop and this was $9.99. And you can get so much fabric. I think this is about 90 inches wide. Now I would have had these for curtains but they're too short, so I'm going to make some amazing projects. So keep watching and I'll show you how to make them. But first of all we're going to do is just cut off the lining of the curtain. So now that we've taken off our lining and we're left with this beautiful fabric, it's time for project one. Now you probably already thought what I'm going to make, and yes, it's going to be a really easy cushion cover. It's an envelope style, so we're going to turn this into this, and it's going to be really easy and simple to make. So what you need a bit of fabric. Now this one is 90 inches width and it was 60 inches depth. So just put your cushion cover on there, find out what the width of your pillow is. This is 18 inches and it's about 18 inches this way. So you need to put that on there and make sure that you've got, let's probably say about 4 or 5 inches either side. So if you do have a pattern like mine, then you can just place it there and you've still got enough to stitch. Now if you're thinking, I can't do that, yes you can, because it's easy. All we're going to do, we're going to fold a piece of fabric like that, and we're going to fold a piece of fabric over like that. We're going to make a nice little line there of sewing machine there and there. So 3 bits with the sewing machine and it's going to be really easy. First of all I'm just going to iron the actual curtain because I want this to be nice and straight as possible there. So I've done the ironing, so I've got a nice straight side. What you're going to do, open it up. Now you can see that iron mark down there, so that's going to be your guideline to cut the fabric out. Rather than using any pencils or anything, this is the way that I found it really easy. So for our next step, if you've just got plain fabric, then the easy option is to just find your 18 inches, fold over the one side, and I would iron this bit and iron a nice straight line all the way across, and do the same on the other side, 18 inches, and then I would fold along this side and do exactly the same, but making sure that you've got your 18 inches all the way up to the top, so you've got a nice straight line both sides. For the second option, I've got a beautiful pattern like this, and I'm going to do the same thing again, but I've got a template, a plastic sheet that I'm going to lay over the top, and I'm going to find out where my pattern ends, because this is going to be on the front of the cushion, so I want it nice and symmetrical. So then I'm going to find where the line would be, and then I will do the same where I just fold over the fabric like that, and then iron all the way to there, and then do the same to this side and iron all the way up there, and you will have the exact same pattern all the way up. So if you've just got your plain fabric, place the insert on top, and then we need this to go to the middle, and you just make a nice clean crisp iron across the bottom. And for the top, we just need to do the 18 centimetres, which is here. And we fold this one over. And we iron over the top here. The second way to do it, if you have your pattern, place your plastic template underneath again. And what we need to do is that we need to find the top and the bottom the equal distance. Then we're going to fold over, find the top and fold over. Then we're just going to give it a quick iron. Now it's time for the sewing part. So the next part, we're going to unfold this bit. We're going to make a hem all the way across. So this is our nice little hem that we've just done. So now we're going to place that down first. And these are our iron marks so we know where to fold. Just makes it easier. And now all we need to do now is we're going to sew down this one side. And we're going to sew down this side as well. Now if you want to use pins, then you can. And now the same on this side. All we need to do is just cut off the extra. So now we're just going to put the insert in. Push out the corners. And at this stage, place your insert corner to corner again. Now we're going to place this inside corner to corner. And there's your cushion. Doesn't that look really, really good? Really easy. Remember, we only just folded it once, we folded it twice, we did a long stitch along there, and then we did stitches there. So 3 lines of stitching and 2 folds, and you can end up with a beautiful pillow like this one. Project number 2. Now this is got a beautiful design on it here, and if you've got any curtains or any of the fabric that you're going to reuse and you've got a beautiful pattern, now you can do this as well. So all I'm going to do is use one of my old canvases, and I'm going to put the fabric over the top, and I'm going to make a nice little print, and it's going to end up like this. So let me show you how to make this. First of all, I'm just going to take off the hook here. We're going to place this down, place the fabric over, find the middle, hold it tight, and then I'm going to turn it over. And all I'm going to do is with the staple gun, hold a bit tighter. And now we're just going to do one at the top and one at the bottom just to secure it. So now it's just the sides that you need to do. We're going to fold this down, we're going to push in, and we're going to make a nice little edge there and staple. Same again for the top. Push inside and make that nice neat edge there. Same again the other side. So now we're just going to pull on the sides here. We're just going to make it a bit more neater. any leftover fabric you can just push inside, and then just with the staple gun. How easy was that? Don't forget to put the hook on. Project number 3. And as you can see, I've made a beautiful headboard cover. Now I think this looks really expensive. And remember, these curtains only cost me $9.99. To make this is the exact same principle as we did with this, where you just put the fabric over the headboard, staple all the back and the sides, and it's that simple. Don't overthink it or anything like that. And I'm going to show you how it looks, and it looks really nice, very elegant, beautiful. So that is project number 3. Project number 4. Now this is really easy. Again, we're going to make a nice bed runner, and there is no sewing with this one at all. You can just fold it over on each other and give it a nice iron so it looks nice and clean and crisp. So this is going to complement the rest of the bedroom in here. Hope you've got some fabric at home which is beautiful like this, or you can even buy some really cheap curtains from like Dunelm Mill or even Argos and things like that, which are really cheap. You can get 90 by 90 and you'll have so much fabric and you'll have so many projects to do. So this one is project number 4. For project number 5, I'm going to show you how to reupholster this dining chair seat. Now it's really easy, and I really want you to have a go at this one because it's really simple. And I'm going to use my beautiful curtain fabric on this, but if you do have any young children, and I know they are messy with their hands, and I've had 2 of them, is to use a plastic tablecloth. Now you can get the same results as what I'm going to show you here, but it's easy to wipe down. So first thing what we need to do is we need to cut a piece of fabric which is bigger than your seat, so it hangs over the sides. So that's the first thing that we need to do. And then the second thing is that we need to turn our chair over. First, check to see what you need. So I need some Allen keys and a Phillips screwdriver. Now all you've got to do is just take these out. Then your base should just come off. So now that's what you're left with. We're going to turn this over. We're going to put our piece of fabric that we cut out, which is a bit bigger than our actual seat. We're going to line up where we want our main image. I think that's fine there. We're going to give it a quick turn over, hold it tight, and then simple as it could be, I'm just going to staple here, and I'm going to staple at the back. Let me check. I think that's fine, and then we're going to do the same but the sides. Hold tight, just in the middle first. Now we're going to do the corners bit next. So I always go in with the corners and then fold over. Fold over, making it nice and neat there. Same again with the other side. Check. Now with these bits here, we're going to push the fabric through with our hand here, then fold over, then fold over again. Now you can cut off the extra fabric if you want to, or you can just roll it over . Now that looks beautiful. Nice on the edges. Nice on the edges again. So now we're going to put everything together. Place the seat on top. Hold it securely. Now we're going to re-put our things back in. So let's show you the end result. And yes, I think that it's turned out fabulous, and that only probably took me about 3 or 4 minutes to make each one. Now I'll probably change the curtain material because obviously this is a Christmassy theme one, and I'm going to get some more curtains as well and do the same projects on here. But while I was doing it, I thought to myself, should I keep it this colour or should I take all the paint off and have it as this? So I'd really like a comment below if I should keep the paint on or take the paint off. So your comments will be appreciated so much. So that is project number 5. Thanks for watching, and I really hope that you've enjoyed the video. So we've made quite a few creations today. We've made our beautiful pillows, which have turned out fantastic. We've made our little canvas print, we've made our dining room chair, and we've made our beautiful bedroom set with the headboard, the pillows, the cushions, and the bed runner. So that looks lovely, and I've still got some more fabric left. I actually have checked on the Dunelm website, and there were some curtains on there, and they were half price, and they were a 90 by 90 again, different colours, and they were only £20. So you could make this and more. So if you've liked the video, then give me a little thumbs up. If you've really liked it and you're new to the channel, then consider subscribing, and don't forget to press that notification bell and press all, and then that will let you know when I've made my next creation.